Today, I'm going to be sharing the creepiest Mario mysteries from these eyes that always watch you in Mario Galaxy to a cursed copy of Mario 64. And even something so terrifying, I'm going to have to wait and tell you at the end of the video. So come with me as I uncover the darkest Mario secrets Nintendo has tried so hard to hide. First off, we got the Pit of Mario Bones in Super Mario Galaxy. This takes place in Big Boo's Boneyard level, where you race this Speedy Boo right here. If you beat him in a race, you get a star, and if you can't beat him, well, let's just say you're probably not making it out of there alive. At the end of the race, you reach a moon cave with piles and piles of human bones laying all over the place. The creepiest part is, these bones resemble the skeleton of Mario with a similar height, and even the head looks a lot like Mario's. So is this where the Boo has dumped the remains of the past Marios that couldn't beat him in a race? Or am I just looking too deep into this? We need answers, Nintendo. Tell me what's up, Miyamoto. Next, we're going to Wet Dry World in Super Mario 64. All the other levels up to this point in the game are pretty normal, but I and many others claim to have a weird feeling when playing this Wet Dry World level. Players online have said they feel depressed playing it, and others just feel like something's off. Could it be the ominous skybox in the background, or the music? Well, in my opinion, it feels off due to the lack of enemies and NPCs, and it just feels like you're completely alone. It's almost like Freddy Fazbear himself could pop out at any moment. Ah! And about that skybox in the level, this is actually a picture of a real town in the country of Yemen, which is a country in the Middle East. Why Nintendo decided this of all pictures to be the skybox is a mystery. But I believe this picture holds a curse, making anyone who plays this level feel a negative emotional aura. Next, we're going to the city of Rogueport from Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. When Mario arrives here, it is an old, almost abandoned looking town, and in the very middle of the town there is a noose and also this wooden thing where you cut people's heads off. Why this is in the middle of town, I got no idea, but it's definitely for something not good. Maybe it's for killing the bad toads in the Mario world. Mario, get away from that thing, it's cursed. And it just feels so odd in this mostly family friendly game. So what do you think this means? This next mystery takes place in Dusty Dune Galaxy from Mario Galaxy. Normally you would just go through this level, piece of cake, get the star and all that stuff. But little do you guys know that if you go out of bounds and look under the sand in this particular part, there's a creepy set of eyes always watching you, even when you don't even know it. And that got me thinking, what purpose did Nintendo have for putting these under the level, unable to be interacted with? Is it for monitoring the player and making sure they don't cheat? Who knows? But maybe Reggie himself will tell us one day. Now hold your horses, cause this next mystery might scare the kiddies a little too much. So this mystery occurs in Super Mario Odyssey, and it's something very hard to unlock, so pay close attention. Firstly, you need to reach the end of the game, turn into Bowser, have Peach reject you, and get the credits. After that, you have to 100% the game. That means obtaining every purple coin, every costume, every moon, and every souvenir. That's the most important part. Sadly, this isn't even the start, because you have to do this not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 times to unlock this freaky Mario Easter egg. Now what you have to do is on your 5th 100% playthrough is go to the top of Peach's castle and input this command. A, B, B, up, down, right trigger, left trigger, Y, X, down, left, A. Then make sure you click the freaky button on the back of your controller. Then freaky Mario himself will come raining down from the sky, destroying the land and burning the entire Mario Odyssey world. What a sad way for this game to end, but this is freaky Mario. What did you expect? Moving on to this next mystery, it is about the prisoner Thwomp in Mario Kart Wii. If we go to the Bowser's Castle track and go all the way around inside the castle, we see a sad Thwomp sitting all alone trapped in a cage. The weird part is, there are other Thwomps on this course, but for some reason, he is the only one locked away. This fella must have done something pretty bad to be put in jail by Bowser himself. Did he kill one of his own Thwomp species? Did he crush Bowser's toe? Or is Bowser just evil and wants to scare us with a Thwomp in a cage? Whatever the meaning is, just promise me you'll never play this track at 3 AM, cause that's when things get real. Next, I got a mystery found deep within the files of New Super Mario Bros. DS. This is a character that never actually appears in the game normally, but by doing certain actions during your playthrough, you can make him come to life. And I'm talking about none other than Scrupulous Fangor. This is a white entity that almost looks like a mouse with a huge pointing finger. Rumor has it that Scrupulous was originally an enemy Miyamoto and his team were designing for the game, but scrapped when some of the employees began having reoccurring nightmares about Scrupulous. One employee was even attacked through his DS screen at night while playtesting the game, and Miyamoto decided to immediately scrap this evil character. There have also actually been a few interviews where people have asked Mr. Miyamoto about Scrupulous Fangor, but he always denies a character like that exists and just laughs it off.
That New Super Mario Bros. Had unused game data for a ghost enemy with the file name Scrupulous Fangor. The account also claimed that when asked about Fangor in an interview, series creator Shigeru Miyamoto completely disregarded the question, appearing visibly upset.
But deep down, I know what you're trying to cover up, Mr. Miyamoto. I know it. I know your dark secret. But to see this character for yourself, you want to go to World 8 of the game and spam the start and select button at the same time around 100 to 500 times, and then immediately go to the final Bowser Castle level, and where Bowser usually should be, you'll see the body of Scrupulous instead. Then your game will start glitching out like crazy, and Scrupulous will attack you, and then your game will crash. So do this at your own risk, buddy. Now we got a mystery that is really spooky. This one takes place in Mario 3D Land World 4-4. Most players just thought this was your typical ghost house level. You go through the freak house, avoiding all the boos and pits, get all your star coins, and reach the end of the level. But some players realize that if you wait by the flagpole till the timer counts down all the way close to 0, something disturbing happens. A creepy ghost-like figure appears in the background. This isn't just your regular boo either. This is an actual demon or ghostly being of some kind. And look, it's just chilling back there watching you. I don't know why it appears at the last few seconds, but it's weird to have something so terrifying in your average Mario game. Alright, but I hope I didn't scare you guys off, because this next one might be the most spooky. This mystery comes from Super Mario 64. As I'm sure you all know, most copies of this game play out like normal. No problem. Get all 120 stars, defeat Bowser, save the princess, but some people have not been so lucky. Some players in particular claim to have a broken or cursed copy of Mario 64, specifically when they reach the basement portion of the castle. When going down the hallway to enter Dire Docks, a Wario head will appear and start screaming at the player and then chase them. Some people have reported Wario's cursed energy leaking out of their game and coming to their house in real life, knocking on their windows and scratching at their door. But this has to be fake, right?
You want fun? Wario show you fun.
Come on, Wario, me and you were buddies. You'd never do that to me, right? But that's it for me today. If you want to see more Nintendo videos and Mario myths and mysteries, then subscribe, because I am the #1 channel on YouTube for anything Nintendo. See you guys next time, and try not to let Wario grab you on the way out.